Ever since you were born, the world has been lying and hiding the truth about the UK and how it came to be. Here's how shit actually went down all them years ago. It all started right here. Yep, well there's nothing. Right here, nothing. See that? Nothing. Just water and fish and water plants. Boom! Hear that? UK's about to appear. Hello! It came from here. Specifically, actually, right here. Welcome to the Himalayas, my friend. It exploded. Whoa! Boom! Like that. A loud and explosive. A big chunk of rock got blasted out and landed in the water. Bit of erosion in a few thousand years, and you get a freshly baked UK.
It's perfect. Mama's impressed.
4 travellers, we'll call them Josh, Stacey, Callum and Escriel Demeter. They crash landed right here on a boat. They call this place they landed on, which is now London. Get it? Makes sense.
A few moments later.
The 4 travellers died because they were old, but now there's 10,000 people here. Yay! They made some horses and rode some horses. Wait, no. They made some houses and rode some horses. Who's this? This is Carl. What did he do? War! The UK fought India. Why? Remember the whole Himalayas thing? Our spirit snitched and told Carl. Now the man thinks the UK owned India. The UK won the war. What? But as the UK people returned, the country was overrun. Not by another country, but by a plant which grew the fruit. Tea. The UK was fed for generations. The 1-year-old Jesus Christ came to the UK in his private jet. He made a speech about good morals and then left. A child was born. He was born to rule. He was called Henry, and he took over the country. How? He just said he was king, and no one seemed to question it. Don't question the king. Henry decided Jesus' speech was wrong. Bad morals are the best, so he invented all the issues with society. Henry gave birth to a child asexually. The 1-month-old child killed him and then became king. The 1-year-old child decided to take over Europe. The 2-year-old child took over Europe. The child who's now very much not a child decided to leave Europe as he didn't need them. The child decided to become 100 years old. Ahoy hoy! In fact, he was the first human to reach a century. Wow, the UK is cool and old and shit. The little kid who fucking died. What a loser. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Yep, you know what I'm going to say? Nothing happened. Wait. No, something kind of important is happening. The UK has taken over Europe again, and Africa, and then Asia, and Oceania, and the oceans. Season 2 of the UK being absolute powerhouses, South America is now theirs. They grew a big forest in Brazil named after an American multinational technology company based in Seattle, Washington, which focuses on e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. Big, huge, fuck-off volcano appears. Whoa! Explosions. Boom, boom, boom. The UK poured water on it, and now it's gone. While the UK was distracted pouring water, the other continents decided to just leave. 0800 00 1066. The UK, after 100 years, realised they owned no continents anymore. So they stole North America. Boom! Hear that noise? We will return to that in 200 years. The UK rejoiced with realising the date was cool. The UK city of Atlantis flew into the sky and became the moon. It's that date! 200 years later. The boom, you ask? That was on the big fuck-off volcano returning! It blasted Moon Atlantis, taking a big chunk of it off. The rest of Atlantis fell into the ocean. They did something about that volcano, the UK said before, remembering last time they tried to do that, they lost all the continents they owned. So they decided to do nothing and just keep North America. Didn't take long for the UK to realise that was very dumb, so they dumped the volcano into the ice ages, and it's still there to this day. It's called Yellowstone. See, I'm telling the truth, the volcano does exist. A woman called Dave invented the house. Before this, people slept outdoors and got wet and cold and sad. Warmth me gusta. Henry VIII became king of the country. He was a lovely man who respected his only wife very much. Future schools were saved from having to memorise who died. Like, who cares? It was 500 years ago. Why do we have to learn about big old Henry? No me gusta. The UK official language was changed to Spanish. Me gusta. On another planet, conditions became dim, bleak, and dire. So they made some space travel and stuff. They found us. The UK discovered a strange rock floating in the water. Update on the strange rock, it was from Atlantis, and it didn't take long for it to become a tourist attraction. The US decided it didn't want to be owned anymore. The UK told them to fuck off. The US threw some of the fruit tea into the water, so the UK threw fucking Atlantis at them. Missed. Well, that was it though. The UK and the US played a big match of rock, paper, scissors. The UK lost and the US was freed. That one hurt. They are close. A man with a purple tint to his skin learned to talk with us. Thousands of people walked the country with a slight purple tint. We should have knew. Boom, 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 boom. Hear that? That's war. It's happening, and it's a big L for the people.
More families, many more families, are going to lose loved ones before their time.
The whole World War thing ended, and everything returned to normal. Just kidding, not long after, and World War II started, and as the men of the country began to fight, the purple people disappeared. World War II ended, and life returned to somewhat normal. Pretty shit, to be honest. I wouldn't recommend the whole war thing. After winning World War II, Germany decided to have a double or nothing with the rest of the world. With a coin flip, Heads for Germany, tails not for Germany, and tails never fails, unlike the Germans who lost. They returned in numbers. Exactly on New Year's Day, millions of them, one per person in the country, nearly all of us are captured. A once great nation broken and torn, a new supernatural power took over, creating a giant structure in the dead centre of the country, surrounded and guarded. By this time, the free roamed the coast of the country, away from the dark capital. All news about the country began to be fabricated by these beings. We couldn't escape to tell the truth. They began to grow in population and needed our land, so they took it again. Many settlements were decimated, many people were captured. As it continued to grow, most people fled to the northern parts of Scotland, where the cold put off the ungodly creatures. I learned as I grew up that we wouldn't be safe for long. They had power way above ours. I began to rebel and made various trips into enemy lines to gain an intel. After 6 years of training, I left home, moving closer to the capital. By the end of 2016, I was as close as possible. And then I died of a stroke.